What is up, guys? Welcome back to Snapshot Takes Football Podcast. Welcome back to the episode here with your host, Javi, and my boy Diego. Uh, got a good amount of games to go over this week.
Yeah, there was double headers, weekend games, and middle of the week games.
Let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'd say we go ahead and get started with the Chelsea-Arsenal game.
The biggest game of the weekend.
Yeah, which ends in a draw.
To be honest, it was a entertaining draw in my opinion.
Real physical game.
Yeah.
Real physical game. I don't think either team really had any respect for one another there.
Yeah, it was real physical from the jump. One of the biggest points of the game was that Caicedo red card.
Yep.
Which he fakes an injury after stomping on Medino's.
That was hilarious. Yeah, go ahead and kill somebody, then act like you're the one that got shot.
To be honest, after that red card, I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter like criticizing him, saying he's real reckless, that he's not top CDM, top player, and all this, that he's not world class. What do you think about that?
I honestly think Caicedo is just a player that shows where he's from.
Relentless.
Yeah, and I mean, the whole South American attribute, they're aggressive.
Yeah.
Either the ball or the player, and not both.
I feel like that's what makes Chelsea's midfield so special too, though, is having those two South Americans in there. This might be a snapshot take, but I think Caicedo's the best CDM in the world, and he's top 5 midfielders in the world in general. Yeah. But everybody, has different opinions. But yeah, it was actually real solid from Chelsea. Like, they looked like they were on the attack at multiple moments in the game, and their counter-attacking through the wings was nice. Like, their transitions was really nice.
It honestly was incredible to be with 10 men and having to defend against the the leaders on the board right now. Yeah. For 60 minutes with 10 men, it's really impressive.
Yeah,
and the game didn't even really start until that red card happened.
Yeah. As well, I don't know if you've seen this as well, but I don't know if it's true, but Chelsea supposedly put their boards a bit closer as well because they didn't want the long throw-ins.
I'm telling you, where there's a will, there's a way.
But that was pretty funny.
Man, you know that red card is the 7th red card that Chelsea has got this
And that's
season.
What we keep saying about the discipline. Like, they're a great team. You saw it against Barcelona as well last week, and they played incredible. That they dominated that midfield. Like, they dominated the whole game. Didn't help Barcelona's case with that red card, but they looked like a solid team, man.
And no Pedri.
Yeah, no Pedri.
No Pedri, no party.
But yeah, they look real solid, and to be honest, props to them. And they actually lost today 3-1, which is odd, but they didn't have Caicedo. That header from Chalobah, it was quite a weird header, like a weird situation. I feel like they took one out of Arsenal's book.
Right, set piece for the wrong team.
Yeah. And then Merino equalizes for Arsenal.
Yep, the striker in disguise.
Yeah, and then he scores today as well. They won. Arsenal won 2-0. He scored another. They play better without a striker.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Either they play better without a striker, or it's just Gyökeres isn't adapting to his match.
Yeah, but they're not used to, like we keep saying, a real
they're not
number
used to
9.
having a number 9. But in that Chelsea-Arsenal game, though, gotta give props to Reece.
That's what I was about to say. That was the main reason why
that man
they
was
didn't.
The MVP of the game. That man was everywhere.
Yeah, he was playing basically center mid.
He was everywhere.
Best right back in the world. It's either him or Hakimi, in my opinion.
Right.
But
that's fair.
Top 2 for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's number 2. But yeah, so with that draw and today's win from Arsenal, that still keeps them in first place with 33 points. Chelsea were in second, and they ended up dropping to 4th. Now they have 24 points, so they were 6 points behind Arsenal.
That's crazy.
And now there are 9 points behind Arsenal. It's crazy what one game could do. Well, it was 2 games,
but Premier League is crazy. Dude.
Yeah. And Arsenal are capitalizing on every opportunity they can. Moving on to second place, I guess, which is Manchester City. That they won this weekend 3-2 against Leeds with a 91st minute game winner from Phil Foden.
Two
Scored
goals.
a brace. Yeah, I don't know what to say about City, to be honest, the past couple games they haven't been looking solid. Even a little quick recap: they won yesterday as well, 5-4.
Barely.
Barely, yeah. So
barely clinching that win. It's funny because they were up 5-1.
yeah, they were up 5-1. Yeah,
Hey
it's
man,
crazy
5-1 is a dangerous lead, apparently.
for City. But yeah,
Did you know Haaland got caught offside in that game versus Fulham? And that's the first time since August of 2023.
that's crazy.
That man is never offside.
2023.
2023.
Yo, I didn't have that stat. That's crazy. That just shows you his awareness for positioning. Like that's what makes him so great.
Honestly, bro, one of if not the best striker in the world.
Damn, that's a crazy stat.
Talking about crazy stats, he finally bags his 100th goal. 111 games.
Yeah,
100 goals.
that's crazy.
Foden actually bags 2 goals in this game as well against Fulham, which
Yeah.
is funny. So that's what is that? That's like 6 goals and like 5 starts for Foden.
That's
Something
crazy.
like that.
No, he's back on his prime. Well, I don't know.
Well, he's back in form.
Back in form,
actually.
yeah. He won Player of the Year 2 years ago.
Yeah.
2-3 years ago. I can't
Something
recall
like that.
correctly, but he's looking like that player again, and hopefully he keeps it up. And it's gonna be tough because I feel like if Arsenal win the way they keep winning, and they win the league, it'll go to one of their players. But Foden looking inspirational this year.
Yeah,
Hopefully he
dude.
keeps it
I
up.
feel like City's main concern right now is just defensive.
Yeah.
They keep conceding. Guardiola seems more like a midfielder, man. That man has so many goals and assists.
Yeah, you saw.
And then Nunes is just messing up in the back.
You saw that penalty he gave against Leeds, Guardiola.
Yeah.
It was idiotic.
Yeah.
Like there was no reason for that challenge, the way he went in that.
Yeah, a terrible tackle. And that's what causes Leeds to tie up the game, I think, at the moment.
Yeah, and Donnarumma has been doing the best he can because he's been coming up big. But he's been having big saves these past games. So if it's not for him, I believe if they still had Ederson, those are games you lose.
Every goal that Fulham scored in that game, straight bangers.
Yeah.
Donnarumma, I don't think there's anything he could have done about those.
Yeah. After the Leeds game, I don't know if you had it. Cherky had 4 goals or assists in 8 matches. So coming off the bench, so he's been doing his thing too as well. So if it's not Foden, it's him.
He's slowly getting there.
Yeah.
I mean Guardiola as well. I mean he scored against Leeds. I'm telling you, he's more of a midfielder than he is a defender. Yeah. He scored against Leeds and he's proven a goal or assist in almost every 5 to 6 games.
Yeah.
So they have the attack. They don't have the defense.
Yeah. And then after the Leeds game as well, there was a stat out that Doku had the most chances created in the Premier League.
I believe it.
He's been playing insane as well. So that firepower up top is crazy. They're really, really, really good. But it's that lack of stability in the midfield helping out the defense, I feel like. Because they concede
way too much.
Way too much. This is a Pep side that we're not used to. It's strange to see a Guardiola side like this.
Right, but I feel like you also gotta think about the fact that Guardiola hasn't been in the team for this long, and then this is not a new team, but
it's a new generation. Basically,
yeah, it's different from what he started with, different from when he won the league, and this is a different set of players.
Yeah, because when
the game is different.
Yeah, because when he came in, he had a base, and he just had to add a few pieces to it. Now it's that time again to renovate the whole squad.
And Pep's good at changing football.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll be able to do it this time. Especially he said this is his last contract. Yeah. So we'll see.
I mean, he was definitely going through it not so long ago with him scratching his head and all.
Oh yeah, he was going crazy last year.
So I think it's fair to go ahead and let it ride out that contract that he got at the moment.
Yeah, so
nonetheless, one of, if not the best coaches.
I think he's the best, but that's debatable for people. But yeah, so that puts City in second place. They got 28 points. They're 5 below Arsenal.
Every time I look at this table, it's someone different.
Yeah.
But look who we have in third place.
Yeah, Aston Villa. That's
Aston Villa's in
crazy.
third place.
They were in
They were
terrible
struggling
form
in the beginning of the season.
Yeah. So
now they're third place.
And they got Arsenal next. Hopefully they could get a draw out of that because tired of watching Arsenal win. Got an annoying ass fan base.
They do. It's terrible.
I have them as winners this year, but I'm starting to regret that decision.
Yeah, no. Even when we post our little opinions on our socials, we get attacked by Arsenal fans.
Yeah. Moving on to your mighty Reds. Finally get a win this weekend.
Finally,
you guys
after 3 straight losses
against West Ham away. I think Paquetá had some bets on.
Oh, definitely.
Because that double yellow.
I think they're definitely investigating the bets in Brazil right now because that was about the stupidest.
That's hilarious. Like, there was no reason for that.
He wasn't even involved in the initial play.
Yeah. And, like, once you get the yellow, you keep following the ref for, like...
No, he goes even crazier.
Yeah, he follows him for a good 5 minutes, I swear.
First yellow for complaining. Over a foul that doesn't even involve him. And then spazzes on the ref to get the second yellow. He definitely meant to get that second yellow.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, what do you do as a coach with that, though? You can't play him.
You can't. And it's terrible because that's the reason why he couldn't even go to City. I remember City wanted him. And
he will be great at City.
He would have.
Because he's a real good player.
But I don't think he lands a big club anymore.
I think his mentality is just screwed up because what is that? That's ridiculous.
Bro, like, if you want to support your family, go to the Saudi League.
Yeah. I don't think they could gamble over there, though. So, anyways, Liverpool win 2-0.
I think in that game against West Ham, it was solid performances from a lot of players that I have been criticizing heavily this season, such as Konate, Garkes, Wirtz. Joe Gomez came in as a replacement on the right back, and he's played pretty solid as well.
Klopp used to play him for a while there.
Yeah, he's been at the club for like 10 years. Bro.
Yeah.
It's just so many injuries have got to him.
Yeah.
Isak bagged his first goal.
Yeah, that goal was nice.
It was nice.
Like, he kind of curled it to the first post. Like, that was a beauty.
And
Salah started off on the bench.
Yep, he sure did.
And Liverpool looked great.
Mm-hmm. He actually got benched today as well, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in today's game against Sunderland.
How that end?
1-1. Wirtz gets his first goal.
It wasn't a goal. It was own goal. Took
Close
it from him. That's hilarious. That man has bad luck.
Yeah, he'll get there.
But yeah, Liverpool still find a way to struggle. They lost their Champions League game as well. They're in terrible form.
All right.
They got Leeds next, which is going to be a great game because you don't know what to expect from Liverpool right now.
Yeah. Now, apparently, you don't know what to expect from Leeds.
Yeah. They just beat Chelsea. Yeah, so...
And Chelsea came from beating Barcelona in the Champions League 3-0.
The Premier League.
I'm talking about their form right now, man.
But what you think about Liverpool, man? I keep asking you this every weekend. You had them as champions.
They're not going to win it.
Oh, yeah. No, that dream was gone like 2 months ago. You think they make it to the Champions League?
I don't know, dude. But honestly, it's not as bad. It's 2 points away from Chelsea.
Yeah. I mean, it's because the Premier League is so tight.
Yeah.
Like and every weekend.
And honestly, are we even halfway still?
No,
we're not even
We still got a couple games till halfway.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's like we've been saying every other week. Anything can change every week. Every week is different. We got Aston Villa in third place.
Yeah.
Anything can happen at this point. Manchester United actually beat Crystal Palace 2-1.
It was a solid game.
I did not expect that score.
It was like 2 different games. First half, Palace dominated. Like, they had a couple chances, but they couldn't capitalize nothing. Mateta ends up scoring a penalty. Second half, United took over. They had a great locker room talk or whatever, but this is rare for United to start off losing and have the will to come back.
Right.
And then withstand that because at the end of the game, after the 80th minute, Palace were on the attack. Like, they were on the back foot, and they stood solid. That's their first loss at home this season.
Crazy.
So that's a crazy stat.
Crazy. And then this is United's first win in, 3 games?
Yeah, and I don't know if you knew this, but this is only the 3rd time in the Premier League that Palace has received 2 or more goals.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy when it's Man U, man. That's crazy.
Man.
That's hilarious.
Great game from Bruno, in my opinion. Casemiro, what a performance from him. Like, he turned into back the clock some games.
Yeah.
They're really good.
We getting Madrid Casemiro back somehow, some way. And you know what's crazy? Man U is actually tied with Arsenal with the most set pieces.
That's crazy. You wouldn't expect that.
Honestly.
Especially with in the position they're in.
Lisandro Martinez is back.
Yeah, I was going to say that after his ACL rupture. He's finally back.
9 months?
Yeah, 9 months. Whole pregnancy.
If I'm not mistaken, Bruno Fernandes now is up there on the charts with the most assists or close to. Gotta double check on that one.
We'll leave it right here. Moving on to La Liga, which we have new leaders, and that is due to the fact that Madrid drew another game this weekend, tied 1-1 versus Girona.
Yep. Dropping points again. That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
They've been in terrible form. Well, not terrible, but 3 draws back to back.
I think they're trying to figure themselves out right now. The goal that Girona scored was actually pretty nice. Gotta give it to them.
It came after Mbappe tried to sell a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like that's every game now.
Yeah.
Talking about penalties, Vinny actually gets a penalty in this game. No shocker there.
Typical.
Yeah, and then Mbappe actually scores it and gets his 23rd goal of the season.
23 is crazy.
It sure is. And then it's even crazier the fact that majority of them are penalties.
Yeah. They get like a penalty per game, it seems like.
They actually do win their most recent game against Athletic Bilbao, which I gotta say, I expected. I don't know how much more I expected from Bilbao, but they played terrible. To not fight back against Real Madrid in your own home stadium is crazy to me.
Yeah, there wasn't much to them at all today. It was Madrid did whatever they wanted.
Honestly.
Mbappe scored 2.
Yep,
Camavinga scored 1.
Yeah, that Camavinga goal, man, that pissed me off. Laporte, however you pronounce his name, he did terrible. He's the one that kept that play on side, and then he didn't mark Camavinga. He just stood there in the middle, just completely lost. But like I said, Bilbao was just embarrassing today.
Yeah, they didn't have much.
I really expected more from them.
There's been a lot of rumors of who's at fault, about Xavi Alonso losing his job, about the dressing room being broken up. What do you think their struggles has been? Do you think the media's getting to them, or do you actually see a drop off in their game?
I think it's all of that. Honestly, the whole controversy with the players losing respect with Xabi Alonso, I feel like you see that on the pitch.
That game against Barcelona elevated their egos and the way they saw Madrid. That was a broken Barcelona. No Rafinha, I believe. We had a couple guys out. Lewandowski, Szczesny played that game. So it was a Barcelona that was missing a few pieces, and Madrid got
major pieces.
Madrid's elevated their brain, like their mind, like their ego took over, and like I was saying, that connection between Güler and Mbappe was so beautiful, and it still is. Like when they find each other and they play together, it looks great.
Right,
but I feel like
severed.
Yeah, now that I see Jude in there, you have Jude that doesn't want to sacrifice himself as much as he should as a center mid, because he wants to play like a false 9/cam, and then you have Mbappe who's not gonna drop back, and you have Vinicius that's not gonna drop back. So that's 3 players, and then if you put Güler in, that has been so good this season, he's not dropping back either. That's not his forte. And mixing all that with Valverde as well, that we said he needs to play right back, but he's playing in that midfield. So there's no transition really. Like those 3 midfielders, Tchouaméni's their best transition player, but he needs help. He's not Kroos, and I feel like ever since they lost Kroos, Madrid hasn't been the same, and they're gonna struggle until they find a piece like that.
And that's why I feel like what I said, I feel like the media, social media plays a big part in it, because the ego that has gotten to them in that El Clasico game, Real Madrid reacted based off of what they heard with Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
And ever since that game, it has just been like a downfall from them.
Yeah.
Because you got Bellingham, just like as you said, trying to play a false 9, a center forward, when he just played that because of when Ancelotti was coach.
And they had no Mbappe, no real number 9.
Right.
Benzema had just left.
And now you have so many attackers
Yeah.
and no midfielders that really drop back. Bellingham, he's so good at retrieving the ball, but he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to. That's the issue with him. He doesn't want to.
It's almost like when you go out to kick about with your friends and everybody wants to score, but
Right.
nobody really wants to defend. That's what I see at Madrid. Like, I don't even know if they're really friends, but let's say they're friends and they're just having a kickabout. That's what I see from them. And they need to work on that because I believe still El Clasico was the only big game they've won all season. Like, everything else they've lost. And like we said, it was like a Barcelona that was not informed, so it wasn't.
They didn't really test.
Yeah. Like, I would say it's great that they won. Like, I'm not trying to make that win seem any less than any other game, because Barcelona have struggled in big games all season as well. But that game elevated their standards when their standards are way below what they should be. Because you see, after that Barca game, they were hella elevated, and they went against Liverpool, who has struggled, and they got played out the park. It's crazy we're talking about them being bad when they're still only 1 point behind Barca, when they haven't really lost all season. But I feel like later on the season, unless they click or actually follow Xavi Alonso's tactics, it's going to be another season without a trophy. Maybe a Copa del Rey, maybe a Supercopa, but I don't see them winning Champions League or La Liga, which that's your ultimate goal.
Right, especially when you're Real Madrid
Yeah.
out of all teams. And it is crazy. It is crazy because they're struggling, yes, but they're holding up.
Yeah.
But the standards, the expectations for Real Madrid is so high where you shouldn't be seeing this kind of work.
Yeah.
You have problems in the front three. Vinicius is like over there threatening, saying that he's gonna leave at one point. You got Bellingham with the whole ego issues. Mbappe seems like the only one that's trying to score a goal for the team. You have no right winger.
Yeah.
Goulet, Real Madrid doesn't function with a number 10 for some reason. It's just
that team honestly is Courtois and Mbappe.
honestly.
That's it.
Honestly.
And Vinny when he shows a little bit of flashes.
Right. And Vinny, this game against Bilbao didn't do anything. Then the whole coach issue.
Yeah.
You know, Xabi Alonso thinks that he could just go into the team and just demand what he wants, like he did at Leverkusen, but it's not the same.
He's fighting egos now. Now it's not just coaching.
You're not coaching people that you're not coaching players that want to learn. You're coaching players that already think they know everything.
It's crazy though, because you look at Xabi Alonso's resume and he's a World Cup winner. He's won the Champions League twice, I believe, with Liverpool and Madrid. He's won La Liga. He's won everything that you could possibly win. And these players have a bigger ego than him. Like, he's been coached by Ancelotti, by Mourinho, by Pep. The dude knows ball. Right. Listen to him. He had you. I don't know, man. These egos, bro. Because at Leverkusen, he played such beautiful ball. Like, he only lost one game, I believe, all year. In the Bundesliga, I believe he went unbeaten. The only game he lost that season was the Europa League final. So it's crazy. But yeah. And like I said, it's funny. We're talking about their downfall, but still pretty good. But yeah. So they move on to second place. That means Barcelona now is in first place with 37 points, 1 point above. They beat Alaves this weekend 3-1 with a goal from Yamal, 2 from Olmo. Rafinha is back. Pedri is back as well. Crucial saves from Joan Garcia.
Yeah, not to mention that Barcelona actually started this game losing barely in the first minute of the game.
Yeah.
When I saw that score, I was like, no way they're going to lose like this again.
So they ended up coming back.
Dani Olmo comeback.
Yeah.
Until this game.
Yeah,
he got injured against Atletico.
Yeah, so a little shift. Atletico's in fourth. They had actually won this weekend versus Oviedo. They won 2-0. Both goals from Sorloth in the first.
It was so boring.
To be honest, the first half was pretty solid.
That game was so boring to me.
And both goals were beautiful. The first one, it was a beautiful play. It was a beautiful play.
We should talk about the fact that Oviedo only had 1 out of 12 shots on target.
With this match, Atletico became the first team in history of La Liga to score in the first 14 matches in the first half. And they were unbeaten in 13 consecutive La Liga games.
I heard about that one.
Until came, that's why it was a quick recap for Barca and Atletico, until this game came. Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid at the Camp Nou. Barcelona won 3-1. Finally, we talk about the struggles of Barcelona in big games, the Chelseas, the Madrids, the so on and so forth. They finally get one against a direct rival. They win 3-1. And to be honest, what a performance.
Really was.
What a game, I would say.
You know, if Atletico would have won that game, they would have been tied on points with Barcelona.
That's crazy because that gives you a big gap, 6 points with a direct rival. That's huge. Still 1 point from Madrid, but you got to get away from everybody, not just one team. So that's real crucial.
What do you think this win says about Barcelona?
To be honest, more so of the win, because I still feel like they're not the same team as last year. Like, they're still missing that spark, but I feel like they're slowly starting to build up momentum to get there. But my biggest takeaway is Rafinha. He's back. The pressure's back. You could tell he's willing to scream at his teammates and ask for more. And so I feel like that's the biggest takeaway. Like, right. The impact he has. He assisted one on the weekend, I believe. He could have had another one, but I believe Lewa touched it. But this game, he scores the first goal. He's impactful. He's pressuring. Pedri as well. He's back. What a game from Pedri. He looked like he could shift the world on its back if he wanted to. Like, what a player.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with Barcelona having a fully fit John Garcia,
you could
Pedri, and Rafinha and Lamine Yamal, this team is something else.
Yeah, Lamine still looks like he's struggling a little bit. To be honest, he only played like 20, 30 minutes of the second half, but his second half was way better than the first half. Second half, you could tell that him and Rafinha have a special connection because he would look for him and actually give him the ball. I don't know
the first 2 counterattacks from Barcelona, Lamine Yamal actually looked only for Rafinha.
Yeah, I don't know if he doesn't understand Rashford when he plays, or maybe there's something missing there, a connection. But that second half was beautiful from Lamine. A few videos ago, I criticized him on how he's being too greedy, too selfish. I believe it's on TikTok as well. But this is the Lamine you want to see, the one that's providing for his team. Go ahead and do your thing when you're 1-on-1, but play for the team mainly, because this is the stuff.
Right. And going into this game, actually, no Frankie.
Yeah.
So Eric Garcia had
I criticized him a lot, but he played a great game.
I'm telling you.
And he's kind of reminding me of
Sergi Roberto.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, he's reminding me of him because he's playing beautiful in every position.
Everywhere.
He's playing right back. He's playing CDM. He could play center back. And at Girona, he used to play left back.
Yeah.
So, like, he could do it all, and that is a joker card. Honestly. So you need that.
What do you think about Gerard Martin?
I was just about to say Gerard Maldini. So, to be honest, we talked a little bit off camera. So,
you didn't have faith in him.
I was telling you that I didn't have faith after the weekend because he played a solid game on the weekend. And I was saying how he's too slow. I feel like his feet are noodles. Like, they could get tangled up on each other. Especially, I guess I'm just traumatized from the Inter Milan game from last year.
Don't freeze me on like that.
Yeah, but he looks solid. And I was telling you off camera how I don't think, like, he can't be playing center back in the Champions League game, in a big game against fast forwards, more intelligent forwards. But he showed it against one of the best strikers in the world, Julian Alvarez. He played great, and then Sorloth came in and he pocketed him.
He really did. He really did pocket Sorloth. Julian was quiet this game, honestly. Yeah. I think it's because he's a Barcelona fan. But That's just a theory.
Yeah, but Atletico, they didn't have much. It was their wing play, but they did have 2 injuries this game, which could have impacted them. But
Who did they have injured?
I can't recall. I believe Nico Gonzalez came out early. I don't know if it was injured.
I think 3 players got injured in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like.
No, yeah, I can't recall each one.
Yeah, it was Chema, Josema Jimenez. He got hurt. He got hurt.
I don't know if it was Baena.
Baena got hurt, and then Johnny,
Johnny,
number 5.
Yeah. He just came from Betis. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that kind of impacts because you can't do the subs you want to do. Like it kind of
right. No, it forces you to make a sub that you don't necessarily want to do because Koke.
Yeah, but Koke has played great against Inter. He played beautiful. Like once he came on,
but against Barca,
yeah, no.
I'm not saying anything about his.
It's tough to guard Pedri too.
Yeah, it is.
So that kills you a lot of stamina. And thankfully, he's not hurt. He was just exhausted.
Yeah.
So
him and Rafinha were pretty tired.
Yeah. Did you see the goal that Thiago Almada missed?
Oh my god!
I swear that was the equalizer.
I can't believe he missed that. He did everything right.
Yeah. As soon as he took that extra step in and I saw he beat the defender, I said, this is a goal.
Yeah.
He did it for Fernando Torres. Ever since Nico came in, like before, because Nico Gonzalez came a few games after close to the transfer deadline. Thiago was the automatic starter. Then he got kind of hurt. He got injured and he lost his spot. And now this game, yeah, like these games are the ones you have to prove. And he had the chance and it kind of sucked for him. Like, he's a good player. I hope he could pick a form.
The game itself, Atletico and Barcelona, was actually pretty calm until Baena scores the first goal.
Yeah.
The second Baena scored that goal, it was a wake-up call for Barcelona.
Oh,
because Barcelona turned on the jets after that. They started attacking like there was no tomorrow. Like if there were 5 minutes left in the game, it was crazy.
But once again, Barcelona conceding first.
And you know what's crazy? There was a stat that said Atletico won every game that they've scored first. So the second Atletico scored first, I was like,
they better park the bus.
Yeah.
And
I was like, damn, Haram ball coming in.
It's crazy. Another stat, this is Antoine Griezmann's like 23rd or 24th game lost against Barcelona. Yeah. That's crazy. That's insane.
Referring back to the whole Pedri being fit and Rafinha, Pedri's actually the one that gives the assist to Rafinha for that first goal.
Beautiful play.
Beautiful weighted through ball and everything. Yeah. And I just got to ask, does Lenglet still play for Barcelona? Because, oh my God, he left all that space for Rafinha.
Bro. He's old.
He left all that space for Rafinha.
That's what we were missing so much. Rafinha's everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
I don't know if you've seen Simeone. He said that.
It's crazy how Rafinha didn't win the Ballon d'Or.
That's his winner for the Ballon d'Or. He said he loves him. He does everything. Left wing, right wing, forward, cam, midfield. He's everywhere.
I was saying the same thing. You know, me and Simeone think alike.
I love to see Rafinha back, man. I feel like he's still underrated. I feel like he's top 3 players in the world right now. So,
yeah. Rafinha looking good. Lamine Yamal picking it back up. Lewandowski is sending balls to the stands. That shit was hilarious. Legend has the ball still in the air.
You saw he posted the picture on Instagram?
Yeah.
That shit was funny as hell. But to be honest, that's another prop to Barca. Like, after missing a penalty and still
winning.
Yeah. What do you think about Olmo, though? He got injured, unfortunately. He'll be out for a month.
It's crazy. He's out for a month because he dislocated his left shoulder. I know people who dislocate their arm and go back to playing the next game, the next day.
He's so injury prone, but it's crazy because he had 3 goals in the last 2 games. Like he was picking up
crazy.
He was picking up form, and we were talking about that off camera as well. Like I feel like he's finally playing his position, and he's playing it. Last game was decent. This game, I feel like it was a better game. But now, Fermin's spot is back open, and he's actually supposed to be coming back this weekend.
It's crazy. Either it's Daniel or Fermin. You can't have both in the team.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like
it's just hilarious because I criticize Daniel so much because he disappoints me so much. But I've always said the same thing. He's so good in tight spaces.
That goal was beautiful.
He can get out of anything.
Yeah.
When he's in the zone, it's crazy. You can't get the ball away from him.
The only thing I wouldn't say is that he's not good in tight spaces on his own half because he loses a lot of balls back there.
No, but Like if he's in the opponent box, he
Yeah,
knows how to maneuver
in the final
through.
third, yeah, he's really good. That's how La Liga is looking right now. So Atletico dropped down to fourth. They have 31 points with 15 games played. Villarreal is in third, which they got their game tomorrow. They got 14 games played, 32 points. Madrid's in second with 36, and Barcelona is in first now with 37.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What do you think about Ferran shushing the fans?
Terrible.
Reminded me of Philippe Coutinho.
To be honest, I backed Coutinho back in that time. Like I supported it because
I think Memphis Depay also did the same thing.
Depay.
It's okay, he's in Brazil now.
Fuck that guy. Nah, but Coutinho, I backed him just because the fans were booing him early on. He was such a great player. Like I believe in his time, he's 10 times better than Ferran will ever be. And he scored a beauty against Man United that game. Yeah. Like, bro, that shit was so much aura. And then he came out to apologize. But Ferran, dude, we backed you up like 4 seasons now. You keep missing these simple goals.
It's funny because he thinks he's the only one suffering, but we have to do the suffering. Yeah. We're the one suffering. You're the one getting paid to miss these shots. It's crazy. You can't shush the fans.
Last year he had stinkers against Inter when Lewa was hurt. Did nothing. Missing simple goals. Like every game, you gotta have 3 opportunities. You're gonna bag one, and then you're gonna miss other 2 sitters, and you're probably gonna make the hardest one. Like, dude, come on.
Bro, it's like Barcelona's Darwin Nunez.
Nah, but I don't back him. I hope he does good. But once he does bad, be ready. Be ready. Because them fans don't forget. Oh, like, you can't do that.
No, why you think Araujo hasn't been playing since that Chelsea game?
I feel bad for Araujo, too, though. But get both of them out my club.
That being said, that's it with La Liga. Moving over to Serie A. Just a quick little recap. Milan actually jumps to first place, which is pretty interesting. They got a win over Lazio 1-0 with a goal from Rafael Leao. Lazio was on the attack pretty much the entire game, but Milan was the one able to capitalize on it. Allegri got a red for arguing with the ref, or said something to the ref that the ref didn't like. The AC Milan goalkeeper, what's his name? Magnan. Yeah, he went crazy in that game. If it wasn't because of him, Milan would have definitely lost. There's no doubt in my mind. That being said, Napoli's in second. They actually beat Roma 1-0.
That's a crucial game.
Yeah, I feel bad for Roma, man. They still cannot beat a big team.
Yeah, same thing with Inter, which they're in third place, 27 points. But yeah, they haven't won one big game. Not even in Champions League. Like, their struggles are real.
And Inter's next game is against Como, so let's see how that goes.
Como has been a dark horse for all the big teams. Like, they've been taking points. So
AC Milan, like I said, first place. Napoli second. Inter Milan in third. Roma dropped down to fourth place, and Como's in fifth.
Juventus in seventh.
They're always on and off. It's like they're not losing these games, but they're dropping points. Yeah. That being said, moving over to the Bundesliga, and all we really got to talk about is who, Bayern Munich. The 3-1 win over St. Pauli?
St. Pauli, yeah.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? St. Pauli had 9 defeats in a row.
That's crazy.
They are terrible. And you know what's even crazy? They actually scored first in this game. They had Bayern Munich struggling.
The winner came in the 93rd, if I'm not mistaken, from Luis Diaz.
It's funny. The goal that St. Pauli scored was actually the 10th goal of the season for them. Dang. So that's hilarious. But Bayern Munich do tie the game in the 44th minute, and then the winner actually comes from Luis Diaz. And I gotta say, MVP Luis Diaz, dude.
Ballon d'Or shouts. Like, I feel like he's so underrated this season. He's top 2 wingers right now.
Definitely. And
top 3, because you got to bring that boy Olise up too.
True.
He's been doing great, but Diaz
Luis Diaz got 1 goal and 1 assist in that game. And then but the cherry on top, you got
Nicolas Jackson
winning the game, all sealing in the 96th minute of the game. And
he's been doing good.
Yeah, actually, super tough.
I wonder if they're gonna finalize the deal. Like, they're gonna buy him.
I don't know.
Especially with Harry Kane's age, like, it's good to have a little backup.
Yeah,
and he's been solid backup. So
yeah, definitely.
A little stat: Bayern have now scored 2 plus goals in each of their last 20 Bundesliga games, which they equalized Pep's Bayern.
Have they gotten better or has the league gotten worse?
Nah, they've been solid. You saw it against PSG. You against that Arsenal game that they lost 3-1. To be honest, Arsenal played haram ball. Even I don't know if it was
and
Neuer.
Luis Diaz.
Yeah,
if Luis Diaz was there.
Yeah, I don't know if Neuer said it, but he said the game against PSG was so much better. Like they actually played football. That counter would have killed Liverpool. I feel like if they Arsenal if they had Luis Diaz.
Right. But Bayern Munich are in first place and 8 points behind them. If I'm not mistaken, if I did the math right, you got RB Leipzig, and third place Borussia Dortmund, and fourth place Leverkusen.
You think company has been calling Pep for some advice?
I think before he took the job, he definitely called him for some advice.
Yeah, because he got him playing solid, man.
Yeah,
they're looking real good.
And you know how company is; he demands.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing something right,
that little training video he had.
Yeah.
Just stop fucking groaning.
Yeah. So that's it for the Bundesliga, and moving over to our last segment, which would be the Ligue 1. And I would say not much to talk about, but PSG actually dropped down to second place. Lens, out of all teams in the French league, is in first place with 31 points. PSG is only trailing by 1 point, but PSG dropped points because Monaco beat them 1-0. Goal from Minamino in the 68th minute.
Damn, I forgot he still played. That's crazy because Monaco had 3 losses in a row.
Crazy.
And then they beat the French giant. But yeah, that ends our little weekend recap / weekday recap. It was a quick doubleheader. So thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Like I say, share it to your cats, your dogs, your mother, your father, your boss. Share, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys.